Welcome to the Conversation in Cold Ones podcast. I'm your host, Damian, my co-host, Jared.
Howdy, y'all.
And we got a special guest in his little hacker lounge. We got Chad.
It's a very nice lounge. You guys
Yeah.
like my lounge?
Yep.
Good lounge.
I think
It's a good one.
the last time you were on was the mukbang. So it's been a while.
When you
I'm
guys
still
did
processing.
your little double
All
thing
that
of-
jumbo jacks and tacos.
No, Jared, that was before.
Was it before the mukbang?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Feels like we did the mukbang so long ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is just gonna be a normal episode. We're gonna kind of go over some things. I do have an update to my movie collection, so I will show those off.
Oh, I'll grab some of mine too. Whenever you do grab those, I will.
I already have them.
Okay. Well, let me just.
I came prepared.
I can. Oh, actually, I can't because it hasn't come yet. But I'm gonna have a movie for my movie collection here soon.
What movie?
Oh, you not know about it?
Did you ask me about this movie?
I don't remember now.
Oh, why
Yes,
not?
I did. I called you.
Yeah,
You were
Top
doing
Gun.
something, and I called you.
Right, Top Gun, right?
No, it's a different one. But I do want to get Top Gun as soon as it.
And then
available.
Heat. Is it Heat?
Nope. You want me to tell you? You want to wait till
lot
it
of
comes because
movies.
it may not come until like middle of July for whatever reason.
Blade Runner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Solid.
By the way, when I ordered that, it was supposed to come at the latest today, the 19th. It for whatever reason has been changed to the June 28th to July 7th. No, 9th. Yeah, it's like they pushed it off so much. I don't know why. I couldn't find a reason, but
Well, while we wait for Chad, I'm gonna go ahead and go over the brewskis.
We're good.
Okay.
fuck yeah, bro.
Jared, what are
Just
you?
saw me opening mine.
What are you sipping? Or what are you sipping on?
I've got another red, white, and berry limited edition. I'm gonna wait for it to focus this time, maybe. If it will, there it goes. Red, white, and berry Smirnoff Ice.
I'm drinking a Pacifico, which has slowly become my favorite beer besides Blue
Nice.
Moon. So
Solid beer.
yeah,
God, so
Alright.
old now. We're getting into beers.
yeah.
Just finished off a raspberry white claw.
Ugh. And no
Because-
laws with the claws, baby.
Ain't no laws when you drinking claws, boys.
Some intense faggotry right there.
Pants may be on, may be off. I don't know.
I'm down for either one.
No.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go through mine since you have a lot more. So we'll get through mine first.
Yeah, absolutely.
I updated mine. So last week, I showed off everything last week, right, Jared? Showed off a lot last week. Yeah. Okay.
You showed off quite a bit.
Yeah. So this week I picked up Raiders of the Lost Ark Steelbook 4K.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. And what I love about these steelbooks that they're putting out, they're not putting Indiana Jones on them. They're just putting just the name. And the story behind Raiders of the Lost Ark, if you don't know, is this is actually was going to be just the normal name of the movie. It wasn't going to be called Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark. It was just called Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, and there's the back. So, amazing steelbook. Great find.
What are those, 25 a piece?
What was that?
25 a piece? About? What are those?
I think they're 25.
Okay.
Temple of Doom comes out next month along with Last Crusade, and then Kingdom of the Crystal Skull comes out.
We don't need to talk about that one.
I'm going to get it just to complete it.
All right.
I decided to start getting all the Star Wars. And that's a problem because there's a lot of Star Wars movies. But Best Buy hasn't had any with the slipcovers, but the newest one, which is Rise of Skywalker, which I love this cover art anyways. I think it's
good.
I think it's a really good cover art. And I love the back too. So one down, bunch more to go. So I will probably get one a week probably, or maybe two a week. We'll see.
Do they have any big collections that would be worth getting?
So they have the Skywalker Saga collection, but it's like $200 or something like that. And I prefer to have, and I know this is weird, I just prefer to have my movies like in their own thing, not as a collection.
I got you.
That's why I like the Godfather one so much, because at least like it comes with like its own case.
Get that one too.
Yeah. So yeah. And then I got Ambulance on 4K as well. If you have not seen this movie, it's on Peacock. You should see it. It's amazing. I would say get it on the 4K though, because the sound is unreal. When I was sitting in the theater, Chad, I think I texted you right after I saw it, Chad.
No, we were.
Yeah, and I
about
told you, and I was like, this is going to be a phenomenal 4K, especially with the audio.
And honestly, I didn't believe you until I saw the reviews of the disc, and you bothered me a second time about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, reference quality.
Yep.
Done.
Like, if you have any, like what Chad's saying, reference quality, what we mean by that is if you have any sound system and you want to show someone or you want to test the limits of a sound system, this is a disc to do it with.
Especially if you have anything Atmos rated.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So those are my pickups for the week, and I'm sure next week I'll have more. I did pre-order Top Gun Maverick Steelbook and then Heat Steelbook. So that's also down the pipeline.
Oh, that's what we talked about. As soon as you see more Maverick shit, to let me know so I can go and try to pre-order it or get it.
I'll check right now if it's available.
Because I want to get 4K. I always forget. I don't have a goddamn 4K TV. I always think that my one upstairs is not. So I just need.
I want to get
like
man. There's some deals right now for OLED 4Ks.
I haven't seen some shit.
All right, Chad, let's see what you got.
All right. Start off, I got Lawrence of Arabia. Right now, it's a great classical movie. Very, very well done. Before you can only get this movie with like the Columbia Classics Volume 1, which is no longer in print, and I think it goes for like $600 used.
Yeah, so they're
on eBay, right?
Yeah, they're finally starting to take that big collector's thing and re-releasing them singly, like with Lawrence of Arabia and the Bridge Over the River Kwai. I'm sure we're gonna get Taxi Driver, or no, Criterion's doing Taxi Driver, so we're gonna get Taxi Driver here soon.
Are they gonna re-release Taxi Driver? Because I have it in this Volume 2 set, and it looks great. So are they like remastering it again? Yeah, in 4K. That's Volume 2.
It might just be the single release then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I love Criterion.
Yeah.
All right. Well, got it for stupid cheap, $17. 5 Jurassic Parks. 1, 2, 3 are good. 1's the best. 4 and 5, it's in there. The price I got it for 5 movies, $17. Can't beat that. So, yeah, good stuff. Sounds great again with the sound system. I think that one is it's 5.1 master. So, not Atmos, but still great. All right, this is gonna show some of my quirky taste. I love the Death Wish series. I'm fucking up. I love Charles Bronson.
Okay.
Like 90% of his movies, love him. I love his story, how he got into acting, and this is by far the best version I've ever seen of this movie. This movie is hard to watch. I forgot there is some beginning assaulting scenes of his family and friends that I forgot was in it, and it made me reminded myself really quickly that they could not do this movie again in today. But man, great transfer. Great 4K transfer from 35mm over to disc. This is just some of the reason why we like 4K movies. So, all right, even though this is a new one unopened, the Batman. Awesome. Beautiful still case. Beautiful movie. Sounds great. Great soundtrack. They got Nirvana playing in the first 20 minutes.
In my ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. And yes, got to ride Damien's coattail. Ambulance. Awesome. I had some Heat vibes. Did you feel some Heat vibes, Damien?
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely like it takes a lot of influence from Heat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Agreed. Gunplay was good. Again, the sound was good. There was no bullshit CGI gun flash or like gun flash without the recoil. Like I've seen a lot of movies, which bothers me, or no actors teacupping their pistols, which drives me up a wall.
You know, it's the one thing I don't like about the movie though, in relations to the guns. I don't know if you noticed it, and like when I watched it, I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" He always has his front mag pull sight down. It's never up, like aim. I don't know if you noticed that.
And all he has is mag pull sights. He doesn't have any optic. I'm like, you think you'd at least have a red dot going into some shit,
right?
He's just rocking that open sight.
Small nitpick.
Yes,
it's like you were saying, it's an '80s like action movie again. Chad, I know you're probably the same way. I love movies that take place in LA, especially at nighttime, like Heat, like Collateral.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Collateral. All right, Smoking Aces, Steelbook.
Yep.
I was with you when I got this. I love this movie. It's quirky. It's fun. It's out there.
Cool steelbook too.
And it's a
That is
steelbook,
really
so
cool.
it's a very cool steelbook. Love it. The Untouchables. Love mobster flicks. I got a stupid deal on this. There's some kind of coupon floating around Amazon. If I got it delivered to like a local delivery station or
Yeah.
storage unit, steel case, beautiful. I mean, it's the Untouchables. Costner, um, what's his face? Like De Niro, Andy Garcia, Connery. Awesome.
Oh damn.
And I double dipped. RoboCop. This is the collector's edition that unopened through Arrow. I have the
Yeah.
steelbook. I have the collector's edition with all the extra stuff. It's
Keep
RoboCop.
disappearing on us, Chad.
It's amazing. Sorry, it's my security system that's so
Yeah.
high tech. It's so I mean I'm waiting for number 2. It's amazing. Arrow's killing it.
Yeah.
Arrow kills the game.
Oh yeah.
So nope, that's all I have for that. So thank you for your time with that.
All right. Yeah. So
So I got a quick question for you before we move on.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Recently I watched the Val Kilmer or like autobiography movie, whatever you
Yeah.
want to
Well,
call
I
it.
need to watch that.
Great
I
documentary.
just watched it literally yesterday night. There were a couple times where I was like tearing up. I can't believe how good that was.
Yeah.
That being said, recently I got recommended Tombstone. Like
Oh,
apparently a lot of people think it's like one of his.
Look at him. Look at him. That was my same reaction last week. Jared's never seen Tombstone.
I
Never
could
seen it.
reach through the screen and choke you because you had
I never
seen
heard of
the
it,
movie.
dude. I want you to understand before like this last 6 months, Damien and I doing the podcast and like doing movies and stuff in here has
Yep.
introduced me to great movies and great actors. Val Kilmer is one of them. I like never knew who Kilmer was 6 months ago. I didn't know any movies
I
he
love
was
that you're at
in. Like
least
I didn't care about
discovering
that.
this, so I'm very happy for you.
Oh,
Like,
it's
from
amazing.
what you have so much good shit ahead of you.
Dude, oh, so that being said, I went on Amazon Prime today, watched Tombstone with my dad for Father's Day, and it was phenomenal. Tombstone was
Yes,
amazing. Doc
makes
Holliday, the
sense.
fact that I didn't know Doc Holliday, like what he was, to reference this, how like fucking behind I am and all the references I didn't get. Last year, Jordan and I were playing Red Dead Redemption online,
Mm.
and he named his character and his horse after Doc Holliday, dressed him up to look like Doc Holliday. I didn't get any of it. I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, I love Doc Holliday. It's my favorite shit. I'm like, oh, cool. That's is a Western thing. He's like, yeah. I'm like, cool. That's awesome. Now that I've seen it, I get it. So I was gonna say, do you know if there's like a steelbook for Tombstone?
I
So
don't know if they even have a sorry, go ahead, Damien.
there's not a 4K yet. It's a Fox owned license. Disney
Oh.
owns Fox. There's apparently supposed to be a 4K coming next year.
Do you
Now
know about steelbooks as well, or is it
so
just 4K? They're gonna.
usually with a 4K, if it's something big like Tombstone, Best Buy will do an exclusive steelbook like Heat, right? That's a huge movie.
Yeah.
They like when they announced the 4K, they only announced the like standard edition, and then Best Buy announced the steelbook. So
All right, rumor is it's
Tombstone,
coming in the fall.
yeah. So I'm
Damn.
guessing it will have a steelbook as well.
Per dawn the disc. Yes, Tombstone will have a. Sorry not to talk over you, Damien,
Yeah.
but yeah, sure. I'd bet my paycheck that they're gonna have a steelbook.
Oh yeah, I'm
That's
sure it'll
all.
look
Well,
pretty
then
good.
I'm gonna have to look for that definitely because that was like I knew it was gonna be good because everyone's like you're literally I got called a retard by my own father because I hadn't seen it before. So the fact that the two of you and then him are like, yeah, that's a great movie. I was right. It was great, and I have to get something like that for it now.
Yeah, and
It's a
I got to
very
take
good
over
movie. Yes.
I
I
got
was
to take over this
very
convo
surprised.
one more time for a sec. Jared, did you say you do not own a 4K TV?
I don't, unfortunately. I thought so. We got one
Brother.
nice one upstairs, and it's a 3D. So we have the 3D glasses for it, but we don't. It's not 4K.
Yeah, 3D's dead, unfortunately. Rip.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
there's-
Disney's still putting out the 3D 4Ks.
Really?
Spider-Man's got one. Doctor Strange is getting one. Like,
Okay. Wow, you schooled me on that.
but it's dead. It is dead. You're not wrong.
Okay. No, we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back.
We're
one
not
movie at
bringing
a
it
time.
back. I
We're
never
bringing it back
understood the
right now.
3D stuff.
3D. Just every movie I watch now is like this on my 3D
From here on
glass.
out, podcast is in
Just-
3D.
Yeah, dud. Woo, woo. Jared, long story
Yeah.
short, OLED 4K TVs are running like a 65-inch for $1,000 when I paid close to 2,700 for mine. So like stupid deals we got to change. It'll change your whole viewing
I'd have to.
experience. All right,
I mean,
I'm done
this
telling.
right here, this has been a good TV. This is what not? Oh my god, the
Is it 1440p?
yeah, it's 1440. It's like
Yeah, UHD. Ultra HD.
UHD. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
It's that. It's almost
Okay.
4K.
you can
like 2K.
find a great TV, have your dad buy it. You can buy a
Yeah,
great
just
TV under $800, 4K,
yes.
Ultra HD, HDR10, the whole nine.
What would you recommend under $1,000 if not OLED? You're not gonna get an OLED for 800.
No,
What would
but
you
OLED's
like?
new.
I don't think
Yes.
I don't think OLED is necessary yet.
Okay.
If you're gonna spend over $1,000, obviously get one with OLED or QLED. But if you're gonna spend under $1,000, go with a Sony, a Samsung, an LG. You'll be taken
Oh,
care
Oh
of.
yeah, LG. I mean, LG
LG.
sells panels to Sony and a lot
Yeah.
of the major
Yep.
producers. That's why I'm an LG slut.
I
So I
prefer
think my
Sony
goal here
products.
is what's up?
I prefer Sony products just in terms of build quality and their warranty. I feel like they are easily the best TV manufacturer for that stuff. But LG
Mhm.
is on the same quality level of like actual screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I think right now my goal is if I get up to 10 movies that are in 4K, whether they're steelbooks or just the 4Ks themselves, that's when I'm gonna go for a TV. Until then, it's just to collect them because I know one of these days I'm gonna fucking get a 4K, but I'm not gonna rush to get one until I've got a shit ton of movies.
Yeah, I
Definitely
understand
keep
that.
an eye. Maybe I'll look for Black Friday, see if I can get a nice deal like this fall.
Yeah, I mean, Best Buy is my favorite place on Black Friday. Go
So
there,
right
get some
now,
TVs.
I'm chiming in here.
Yeah,
65-inch LG A1, right? 4K Smart OLED plus $150 shop card to Costco plus $100 streaming credit. Oh, this wasn't the deal. 1600. Sorry, JK. Don't listen to me.
yeah,
They
1,600
had
is a
one.
lot for a TV.
Okay, hold on.
I'll be honest with you, a
LG
grand's
OLED
a lot for a TV
A1
in my opinion.
2021 model, a grand.
Yeah,
So that's smoking.
I
That's
feel like a
for against
good you
OLED.
can get a decent TV for $600 to $700, but if you go over
I
that, you're
agree.
gonna
I'm
get
just an
way
OLED
better.
whore.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
the
Yes.
way I'm thinking in my head is 600 is the low point, a grand is the high point. That's and what I would.
That's a
That's like
good. That's
my
a good
Bible.
range. That's a good
Yeah.
range.
I would
I like
raise
that.
it to 1,200
No.
and have your dad buy it because
Why?
Raise it to 2 grand and have your dad buy it.
yes, have your
Why?
dad buy it because your dad has some money. Like, listen, here's what I need
So
you to do. I need you to walk into Best Buy and be like, listen, Dad, uh, here's why we should buy
Can
this
I share my
TV.
screen?
No, don't do that. You'll mess up the whole thing.
Oh.
Don't do
Oh,
that, Chad.
sorry. I
You're
won't.
good.
All right.
Uh, here's why we need the 4K TV. We need two of them, one for the basement, one for the main living room.
that's a lot now.
Just have them drop like 4 racks right then and there.
There you
Oh,
go,
dude,
Jared.
do you see this thing right here behind me? That big old fucking safe.
Yeah.
That's what he's been doing. We've been reloading rifles. That's where all the money's going right now. We're not. I ain't fucking
Also,
be like, oh, let's go some TVs.
update to what we were talking about earlier. I sent you the Top Gun Maverick 4K Steelbook pre-order because you can pre-order right now. So
Where?
yeah, I texted
So I
it to
think
you.
I have
You should
3 of
pre-order.
those on order or 4. I think I
Did
got
you
a
send it in
little
Discord or did you text it
envious.
to me?
I texted it to you. You need to order it right now.
Hey, you did.
Yeah, you said you had 3 or 4 of them on.
Yeah, I think I got a little excited one day thinking
Oh,
I
through
didn't
Best
order
Buy?
it.
I'm not doing that gay shit. What am I
I,
fucking gay?
Best
I
Buy is
couldn't
the only one
find.
that's selling the Steelbook.
Yeah, they're exclusive to it.
Ugh.
Most Steelbooks are
Is it-
exclusive to
okay,
Best Buy.
but does this have all the behind the scenes shit? That's
Yes.
what I'm.
It
Okay,
does.
then
I don't know, maybe like cancel one of those, Chad. I just don't know if see the way I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it, right? Is Paramount wants to make as much money as possible with this. So I feel like Best Buy is going to produce a lot of Steelbooks on like not maybe for pre-order, but a week or two after it goes up, they'll probably have a lot more.
Yeah, I got 4 pre-ordered.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cancel 2
But
of
you know
them
what?
right now.
Maybe just in because you know how Steelbooks are right now. Like maybe keep
Okay.
yeah, maybe keep one for yourself. I would buy an extra one just in case you wanted to sell it.
So I'm gonna cancel 2 then.
I canceled too, yeah.
All right.
all right, hold on, real quick. This is what you sent me. Oh, hold on.
Yep.
Yes.
This is okay. I'm just making sure because I'm pulling it up on my monitor. I don't want to.
Yeah, the artwork's not going to be revealed for another few weeks.
Fine. So I can still pre-order it.
You should pre-order it right now.
Yeah, it could go out of stock at any time.
How much did you pay for it? I just want to make sure I'm not overpaying.
$34.99.
Okay.
The price never really changes.
4K Ultra HD Blu-ray Steelbook.
Yep.
Ooh. Top Gun Maverick Steelbook includes digital copy 4K Ultra 2022. Okay, what?
Just,
Oh, it's this. Okay.
just order it.
I'm just making sure there were options there. All right, let's talk about Drake.
We do have some Poppy Drake to talk about. Champagne Poppy. Uh, so he dropped a surprise album called Honestly Nevermind. A house album, more dancey vibe. We're gonna go through this real quick because I know a few weeks ago we went through and ranked all the Drake albums and did our whole list. So to add to this, um, we are ranking 13 songs. Jared, go ahead and run me through. Just tell me the name of the track, what you thought about it, what color you gave it, and we'll kind of go through it. Go through your whole
All
album.
right, from top to bottom, number one, fucking called "Falling Back." I gave it a good. That was a 6.
Yeah.
Middle of the line to open this album. It gave me basically I wasn't sure if it was gonna be good or bad. Number two, Text Go Green. That was a Met. It was orange 4. Was not that great. Wasn't a fan of it. But that being said, I didn't realize how much worse it could get. Number three, Currents. That was bad. It was 2 for red. That was dog shit. That song pretty much could not be in the album. To save it here. Number 4, a keeper. That was great. That was blue 8. I like that one a lot. That was probably the second best song on the album, which was definitely a bright place in this dark, dark album. Because next we had "Calling My Name" at 5, which was red. That was
Your
2.
pussy.
Yeah, "Pussy calling my name." No, gay,
Calling
bad,
my
not good
name.
song. Nothing good about it. He is thirsty little boy is what he is. Number 6, "Sticky." Unfortunately, the beat saves this song. It's it bumps. It's good. That's a good is what I gave it. It was yellow. So the beat's good. The lyrics are not. He basically is talking about how sticky his man juice is, and it was very uncomfortable. Dipping right back down to number 7. That's "Massive." That was bad too. Uh,
Oh.
I can't even remember this song, but I know I didn't like it when I was
Oh.
listening to it. Number 8, "Flights Booked." That's orange. It was okay. That was, you know, uh, I don't remember this one either, but I know it was a step up from Massive. Number 9 is "Overdrive," which was good. It was yellow for me. This one had a pretty decent beat, but other than that, it was whatever. Next, we had number 10, "Downhill." This is by far the best song on the album here. That was a green, amazing 10. Excuse me.
Let it
Sorry.
out.
It was no, it was great. Like the beat was great. This is the one with the guitar, I'm pretty sure.
No.
Uh no, okay, then that's the next one. But this one was really good. I like the lyrics he has in this one, the way he's talking is good. Number 11, "Tie That Binds." This one had the guitar in it.
Yep.
This was great. I had this one as great. Number 8, or it was 8, it was blue. That this one I think is probably the second best. Keeper would have been third. Now I'm looking at it. And then the last 2, I'm just gonna pair them up. 12, "Liability," 13, "Jimmy Cooks," both red, both bad. Uh, I don't even remember this fucking idiot's name who's featured in the last song, but he
21
just
Savage? How dare
shouldn't
you? How
should not
dare
be
you?
he shouldn't be an artist. Someone needs to go ahead and assassinate him or whatever they do to each other out in the streets because he is definitely a bad person when it comes to singing music.
Jared. No, he is not.
Yes, he
Don't
is.
you
21 Savage is
ever
ass.
disrespect 21 like that again.
He might as well be Juice World. That's how bad he is.
Whoa, hold on. Juice WRLD's good.
He might as well be 6ix9ine because that's how bad he is.
No, he's
Shit.
better than 6ix9ine
Or
by far.
or Tentacion. That's also a bad one.
XXX was also phenomenal.
All 4 shit. Anyway, that's my review of it. Go ahead and go through yours.
Well, what was your score out of 130? What
Oh,
was the rating?
62 out of 130. It was a 4.76 out of 10. And for anyone who keeps up with our list of all of his albums, that lands in spot number 6 of all the albums there. Just behind Nothing Was the Same at a 4.93, but just above If You're Reading This It's Too Late at a 4.7.
Yeah. Uh so I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of these scores I'm about to say don't really reflect how I feel right now because this album's growing on me and I'm liking it more and more every day. So I'm gonna tell you what I gave it, and then if I have any updated score, I'll let you know. So falling back, I gave a yellow or a good. This one I really like listening to. It could be a blue, but right now I keep it a 6. Texco Green, I have is yellow as well. Feel like that's pretty decent song. Currents is the worst song I've heard Drake put out in years. This has a bed squeak, which is just not good.
That's what it was.
If the bed squeak was not in this song, the song would be a yellow. That's how I feel. It was.
Mm.
I feel like a lot behind like the beat, other than the like, because there's a portion of the song where he takes the bed squeak out, and I love that portion of the song. I just can't listen to this song because the bed squeaking is so fucking annoying. And also Kanye did it better.
Yes.
So the next song, A Keeper, I have as Blue. Jeremy, you agree on that? I love that song. Calling My Name is just it's so cringy. I have it as an orange, so a 4. Just don't like that one at all. Sticky, you know, we all know what he's talking about. I have it here as a yellow. I feel like that song could become a blue for me eventually. Chad is completely gone. Oh, he got up. Okay. Oh no, he's here. You like fully disappear into the background
Oh,
sometimes.
sorry. I'm just very mysterious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Massive, I have as a yellow. That song's a blue for me now. I really like that song. Flights Booked, I also have as blue. Overdrive, I have as blue. Downhill, I agree. It's the best song on this album. It's a green for me. I love this song. I cannot stop listening to it. Tie That Binds, I have as yellow. Liability, which I think is probably the second worst song on this album, I have as orange. And then I have Jimmy Cooks with 21 Savage as a blue. It's a great song. Love that song.
That's retarded. Holy shit.
Calm down there, Jared. You've said some pretty offensive words so far this podcast.
No, that's pretty shit song. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's not. So my total score is 82 out of 130, giving it a 6.3 out of 10. In a week, this album will probably be a 6.5 to 7, probably. I'm going to have to redo it. It's grown on me a lot. I really like what I'm hearing. So that is an update to our Drake albums.
Damn.
All right, Jared and Chad, we had to kind of catch up on a lot of things we've missed because we haven't had like a normal podcast in a while. We had an Xbox and Bethesda game showcase to go through. And this started off with Redfall, which is the Obsidian, or not Obsidian. I forget their names. People who made Dishonored. Their new co-op shooter, Redfall. They showed off 5 minutes of gameplay, and it looked really good. It's think of it as like a mix between Left 4 Dead and Borderlands because all the characters have different abilities. And then obviously like it's not really a horde style game like Left 4 Dead, but it's more of like a linear game like Left 4 Dead, right? I like what I saw. I'm actually really excited for this game and the fact that it comes out next year. I know, Jared, really when me and you were watching it, we were like, holy shit, like this looks phenomenal. And I never thought it would look that good. Like I wasn't interested in this game like last year when they showed it. I know we talked about it on the podcast. Like I was excited by the idea, but they only showed a trailer. But the gameplay is actually holding up, so I'm very excited
great.
For that. Yeah,
it's got some Zombieland feels on it.
Did you say who the developer was, by the way? Arcane Austin.
Arcane, yeah. So obviously people who made Dishonored. So it'll be it's gonna be a solid game to the minimum.
It looks fun.
Yeah, it does look really fun. Moving on, there was Hollow Knight Silk Song, which I think is like the second Hollow Knight game. I've heard those games are really fun. I'm just not into wanting to die and like kill myself because of how hard a game is. Why I haven't played stuff like Elden Ring or Dark Souls. Well, I've played Dark Souls, but not playing Elden Ring. I'm not trying to ruin my life. A game that like blew me away was a game called High on Life from the Rick and Morty creators.
Oh yeah.
That game looks weird, funny, and super fun to play. Like I cannot wait to like see more of that game and play that. It has a lot of like the Rick and Morty voice actors too. Like whoever does Morty is in the game. Like he's one of the guns that you're shooting.
Justin Christ. I know he voices both of them. I know you're talking about. Roiland?
Yeah, he's in there.
This game, I don't think anybody should be sleeping on this game. This could be something like amazing.
Oh yeah, it looks really funny too. Like that's like
it does look good.
It just looks like a fun game. It kind of reminds me of like an old like PS2, PS3 game. It's probably gonna be super linear, but it's gonna be funny. It's gonna have fun action, like very cool.
Probably like a shit ton of Easter eggs and stuff like you're gonna be discovering for quite a while.
Yep. Next, moving on, Riot Games is going to Game Pass, so stuff like Valorant and League of Legends are all coming to that. So I don't know if that's a PC only thing, but it'd be cool if Valorant was going to console, because I know that game is huge and it's taking over CS:GO right now, which is a hard feat. So, very cool. They showed the new Plague Tale game, which I don't think any of us have played, but I've heard amazing things about the first one. So this one's just looks pretty good. I'm probably not going to play it. I'm not interested in games about rats moving around and controlling them, so not for me. Forza, this is the big one I want to talk about. So they showed off the new motorsport. The way I feel about Forza is I like Horizon more because I'm not a huge fan of lap races, but this looks like one for me to finally get into. Better details in the engines. You can actually like fully customize the engines, take them apart. Like, I love the ray tracing in this. I love that each part is different. Like for a lot of Forza games, like the engines just they all are the same color. There's not really much variety, but for this, it finally looks like they're going into it and saying, no, like this part's different. You can have a different manufacturer is going to show that. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
So very excited about this Forza Motorsport game. Comes out next year. Looks phenomenal. Not wait.
So, as a guy that loves lap-based games, and like again, I love Forza Horizon, but it felt a little too arcadey for me. Like when I'm in the arcade mood, yeah, I'll jump on it, tear it up, drive all the way from one end of the map to the other. But like this is when I want to put some lap times down and get a little competitive with my boys. This is what I'm going to be going to, and I hope like this is going to like give me some. I'm gonna give it high expectations, some like Gran Turismo 2 vibes because I was a huge fan of Gran Turismo 2.
Yeah,
Like
great game.
customization,
Mhm.
the car, all the manufacturer contracts I had with every major manufacturer from small to big. So like I hope when I get some of those vibes and feeling with this.
I'll be honest. Like when I saw this, I was like, I'm buying a racing wheel now. Like it's time.
A racing sim?
Yep.
What?
Yep. It's time.
You legit doing it?
I'm gonna legit do it. I'm gonna get good with
Solid.
it in Horizon. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just spend the money. I don't know
Okay.
when, but before this game comes out, we're definitely gonna do
All
it.
right. I'll help you build it. Let's go.
Damn.
Jared, are you interested in this game? Are you thinking about getting this as well? Like, what were your thoughts on it?
New motorsport or
Yeah, new motorsport.
I don't know. We'll see.
I think if we
If it's
all
on,
played it, we would have a great time.
yeah, I could see that. I would like if it's on Game Pass, I'll try it. That's usually how I'm gonna be with the motorsport games. That being said, if they've got some like NASCAR, I know it sounds really stupid, like the NASCAR type tracks, I like for whatever reason I love those. I think it's a lot of fun. So maybe I'll do that. But if there are a lot of the ones where it's more like the twists and turns everywhere, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
you don't like turning right or left. You just like turn in one direction. I get
yeah.
it, buddy. It's okay.
Well, it's honestly it's a nostalgia thing. There was a game, I don't remember the name of the game, but every New Year's we'd go over to our family friend's house. They had an old PS2 and then a PS3 when it came out, and we would play whatever game it was. We just fucking would play this NASCAR game. We'd go, we'd try the race, and as soon as something bad happened, we'd drive the other way and wipe everyone out. We'd put max people in. That's like if I can do something like that, I'm gonna like it. But
Yeah,
it's
you
a
can.
racing game.
No,
If it's
Jared, I know
Forza,
exactly what
fucking
you're
enjoy it.
talking about. I played NASCAR '99 on N64 for
Yeah.
an healthy amount of time, and yeah, I know what you're talking about. I got you.
I
Okay.
remember playing NASCAR '07 on the PS2 with the M&M's guy on the cover and doing the same thing. You know, trying to drive seriously and then just start causing accidents everywhere and
Oh
brutally
yeah,
murdering people in that NASCAR game. It was fun.
yeah. It
Oh
was
yeah.
Very
I do
fun.
it.
many losses,
Yeah.
Wish
many
real
many
NASCAR was like that.
Rest in peace, Dale, you know? Um, Moving on. So Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is a game I still haven't played and need to.
Yeah.
They announced that they are doing a 40th anniversary, which so they're adding like a bunch of planes from the old games into this. Uh, and then I think the big thing, they added the Halo Pelican into the game, which Cody, I know, immediately installed the game and used it, and he thought it was amazing.
You
Uh,
would think Halo Pelican means I would have installed it right away, but still just haven't got around to it.
So I got a long standing with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I played the black and white on DOS on my grandfather's computer And I think like some of the last ones I did play the newest one. My cousin had it. I've had Microsoft Simulator, Combat Flight Simulator 2, the Pacific, and I'm a fan of these games. But I think like you only get what you put into it. Like you better have a good joystick. Even better if you had foot pedals, because like I think it's a travesty putting it on Xbox because 90% of dudes are just gonna have the controller, and and it does the game no justice for everything they put into the flight simulators. They're quality games.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, this is still probably the best looking game that have ever come out.
Oh,
Like
it's
it
gorgeous.
looks phenomenal. I cannot believe this game is
Yeah,
real. I just want to fly a plane to my house.
Right?
So
yeah.
I'm gonna have to install this. And Jared's
Yeah.
house, to be fair. So I got a
Oh
few
yeah.
places to
Well,
crash.
remember
We
when it
we need to get some
first.
good joysticks, Damien. Like some decent. We got to do some research to get some
Yeah.
joysticks.
Remember when the last when we talked about it on the podcast when it came out, we actually installed it and we went to play it and we were
Yeah.
gonna do it, but it was like, oh, this is gonna take like it was gonna be like 6 hours
What is it, like
to get
No,
500
the
to our
gigs?
servers were
houses.
down. We had the game installed, but it wouldn't let us like
Oh
actually
yeah,
play. So the
but
servers are
you're right.
down.
Yeah, it took us
So
forever to get in. We
I
got in
got
after a while, but
well, no, I got so annoyed I just uninstalled the game and I haven't touched it since.
really,
I
you
need
never
to.
got in. I
I
know I
never
got in
played
at
it.
least once.
Yeah, I never played
Oh,
it. So I need to get in and play it. It's on Game Pass. So Overwatch 2 got announced. They also showed off that it's free to play. Well, not announced. Sorry, it's been announced, but they showed off that it's free to play. Comes out later this year. Well, so they're putting it into early access like a Steam game. So it comes out in early access on October 4th. So if you like Overwatch 2, which Jared, did I play Overwatch with you? I know I played with David because he made me get it on PC.
I
Like,
played with you guys.
yeah, like Overwatch is fun. It's just like it's
Game.
very like after like a few hours, I just get bored with it, right?
That's Diva. That's how much I like it.
Yeah, that is Diva.
Ugh.
Great chair. You should show him the
Uh,
mouse pad that I got you.
oh fuck, I didn't even think of that. It's not really Diva though.
Yeah, there you go.
Comfy. I like her boobs.
Yep, there you go.
Support my wrist.
Classy.
So good.
Yeah, it's honestly.
Yeah, so moving on, I mean, they showed off a bunch of like Elder Scroll Online, which none of us play. I think Elder Scrolls Online is dog shit, but if you like it, that's fine.
I've played it.
Oh yeah, you did play it.
I prestiged a character.
Yeah, that game's dog shit.
I loved that game, but it's not. I can't.
Yeah,
get into it.
I it looked too hokey.
Yeah,
I was super hyped
Yeah.
when they first announced it, like back in the day when what is it? When
Like 20
Skyrim
years ago.
launched.
right.
And if I'm online playing, oh heck yeah! Then I saw some gameplay or my buddy was playing. I'm like, this will be something I'll never play, and probably continues to never play.
Yeah. Well, considering or speaking of Bethesda online games that are just dog shit, Fallout
Oh
76.
yeah,
They announced the new Pit DLC, which
Pittsburgh.
is obviously from Fallout 3. So that comes
Good
out
now.
in that comes out in September. So if you want to play Fallout 76, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but go ahead. I feel like the thing I was super excited about more than a lot of people was the Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels DLC. That DLC for Forza Horizon 3 is still the best car game experience I've ever had in my life. I've never had a better experience playing a racing game than that Horizon Hot Wheels DLC for Forza Horizon 3. It was phenomenal. And this one looks like it's even bigger. It has more to do, more tracks. You can actually get off the track. I'm excited. I'm going to download it like I need
yes,
to.
you can get off the
I
track. I'm watching gameplay right now.
Yeah.
I'm unbelievably excited. Cody was here when I was watching this live, and I was like, "There's a Hot Wheels one for the new one." I'm like, "There's no fucking chance." And Cody's like, "Oh yeah, I saw that. It's really great." I'm like, "No, I almost like 100% of a lot of the shit that I was doing in like the base game. I need this.
Yeah. Comes
It
out in
looks so fucking
July.
fun.
Gonna be playing
So,
again. Go ahead.
So soon.
Go
so
ahead.
I think some of this like Hot Wheels popularity came from like their standalone game they
Yeah.
released this year on like every
Oh
system,
yeah,
and it got great feedback, great reception,
dude. I
and I
really
think
wanted to play that.
this just kind of is a product of that, and I'm excited for this. You know,
Yep.
all us boys will hopefully we'll all be playing it together.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Forza Horizon
What
3
time in
when
July?
it just says releases this
Birthday
July.
month, let's go.
Yeah, there you go. You're gonna be 46.
49 and a half.
Yeah.
For
No. Forza Horizon 3 when it came out, that caused Hot Wheels to make their game because they saw the popularity of, okay, we can still make a good racing game with this.
I never got to
Um,
play 3, so that's
yeah,
sad.
it was amazing. Honestly, like something we're going to have to do is play the Forza Horizon Infected mode on that track because that was so fun. So like think of like Halo Infected, you know,
Okay.
where there's the one car, there's like a bunch of cars, there's the one infected. Well, in Forza, you know, you have to hit each other and then they become infected. So on the Hot Wheels track, it's phenomenal. It was so
That
fun.
seems
Is
like
that in
nightmarish.
5?
Oh, it's in 5, yeah.
Did we play it?
I don't think we've played Infected on 5 yet. No,
Okay, honestly, I don't remember it.
we played it in 3 a lot.
I didn't play 3. That might be why I don't remember it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, very excited for that. Very excited. Then they showed off more, like another cinematic trailer of Ark 2. Ark's a dog shit game, so don't really care. It has Vin Diesel in it though, so
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
whatever that means.
I'm not gonna. I like a little bit of Ark, and I saw the trailer of Vin Diesel. I'm like, I got to walk away from it now.
Yeah. Releases next
Not a
year.
smart, not a smart move to put Vin Diesel in anything.
Yeah, because you know it's gonna be mediocre. He's just like the mediocre guy, you know.
Yeah.
Scorn, which this game, I mean, I feel like this game has been talked about for the last 6-7 years. It's been a while since it's been announced. Is finally getting a release date. Comes out October 21st of 2022. Will be available on Game Pass. It's like a weird, demonic, gross game, and
Oh, that one. That's right.
I'm kind of excited to play it. Like, I'm definitely, I think, gonna install this and at least play an hour or two of it just to see like the
Oh, it's got some
quality.
Doom vibes, dude.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the people who put like are putting this game together put a lot of detail into it, a lot of detail into the world
Oh
and
wow,
the
this is
surrounding area.
beautiful.
Yeah, like it's very much, I think, going to be worth at least a try. And if you don't like the game, you just install it. But I feel like they put way too much work into this to not at least try it out. It's like a survival horror game.
Who produced it?
It's just a random developer. It's nothing. This is
Okay.
their first game, so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So and
Nice.
I'm pretty sure this game got announced like a year after the Xbox One came out, like the original one.
No
So
shit.
Damn.
they've been making this game for a while.
Okay.
So, another game which was funny. They were showing off like gameplay. They didn't before they announced the game. The game's called Flintlock, and it's like
Oh,
this
yeah.
third-person action RPG. And me and Cody were watching it, and this woman fucking like bashes this guy's head in and shoots him with a flintlock. And I was like, oh, I wonder if this game's gonna be called Flintlock because that guy just got flintlocked. And then yeah, it was. Stupid joke, I know.
Solid.
But yeah, the game looks cool. I'm probably never gonna play this, but if you like games like that, cool.
I might watch someone play a little bit of it, but that might be the end of that.
Jared, this game I know you're super excited about, Minecraft Legends.
Oh, yeah.
I saw this
thought
and I
you
was
were gonna
like, Jared's coming in his pants right now. Another Minecraft game? Like,
I thought you were gonna say a different game that I'm actually excited for.
yeah.
No, Minecraft Legends. It looks like it might be fun, but I kind of like Minecraft Dungeons. I'll probably play it for a little bit and then never touch it again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did with Dungeons. I'm not gonna buy this one.
What do you mean? What was wrong with Dungeons?
We just beat it so fast and then never touched it again.
We didn't beat it. We played one thing through.
Well, we beat the campaign.
There's a lot. We didn't beat the whole thing.
We did. It's on the YouTube channel.
Is it? I
It
thought
is.
there was a lot more to it. Well, they've released a ton of shit since, but yeah. It looks all right. I'll probably play it once. Like I said, it's on Game Pass, so why
Yeah.
not?
Another game that I know, honestly, like a lot of our friends were excited to play, that Lightyear Frontier farming game. It's like
Oh, yeah.
you're in the mech suits farming on planets and
Yeah.
shit. Like, I saw that and I was like, yeah, that looks cool. Like, there's no way people are excited about this. And then Cody and Jared and Derek and Jordan are like, well, that looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, definitely
Like,
gonna play that. It looks fucking sick.
I'm just gonna
I
say
can't
something
believe you're
here.
not excited for it. You're so weird.
All right, well, I'm weird because I guess I'm not a fucking communist, and I don't like my mechs. What is it, quote unquote, non-violent?
yeah.
When I think of a mech, I want fucking machine guns. I want rocket launchers.
Yeah.
I don't want these things planting crops. I don't trust that mech. That
He
mech's
has
hiding some shit.
he
Oh,
has
I'm
multiple
Mr.
he has
Farmer
little
mech.
things that switches. He can do different stuff.
No, I don't trust that mech. I don't trust Farmer mech.
I'm not into farming games.
So you Chad, hold on. You liked the stuff we were showing you of Farming Simulator,
Oh,
but a
yeah,
cool ass
that's what it
mech
is.
walking around with farming shit. That's just gay.
The
That's not
mech
cool.
doesn't
No, no, no,
have
no, no.
guns.
I don't trust it. I trust a farmer. I trust a tractor.
Yeah,
That
it
is
shoots water. It's a water gun.
a mech is a military device. They're trying to blend in, seem like, oh, we're here to help you, friend.
You get out of the mech.
Oh,
You know, he's a cool guy. He's a farmer.
no, bullshit.
He's not a
It's
farmer
fucking
when he gets
Vladimir
in the mech,
Putin,
though.
It
and
gets
get ready
little.
to
You know
disarm
what?
you.
It's also a tank. It's got treads, so it's not really a full mech. So your
Fucking
argument's
tractor's
valid.
got no. Jared, A for effort, but no.
I don't like all the hate coming towards Lightyear Frontier right now. That's all I'm saying.
I don't
Yeah.
trust it.
I'm not gonna buy that game. I know you and Jordan, Derek have been playing fucking Farming Simulator, and Cody.
yeah.
And that looks great.
Yeah, so happy for you guys. I'm not that down bad or gay, so I will not be playing any of those games ever again.
You're like a little bit down bad. You're absolutely gay.
Am I down bad?
Get a couple drinks from him and see what he says.
Yeah, that's exactly.
No.
Listen, I'm not
Couple drinks from me, I
buying
get
any
really
of these,
confident.
but I'm definitely using the Game Pass to my advantage for him. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Farming Simulator is just not for me.
yeah, I'm not actually taking that game seriously. I just drive the cars around and interfere with this stuff. Except for yesterday or last
So
night,
you
where I did
say.
a little
I don't know. You sound pretty serious when you and Derek are playing it.
game.
It's fine. If you like the game, that's fine. I'm not hating on Farming Simulator. I'm just saying I'm not a guy who wants to play that game.
I loaded it up for the first time with them. It was a better experience than I expected. I thought Farming Simulator was a lot worse than it ended up being.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll end it there though.
Yeah.
I'm just upset you can't mow down civilians.
Well,
Hey,
with a-
honestly, why can't I jack a car, bro? It's like GTA,
I mean, there's farm accidents that happen every day.
right? I'm gonna get caught in a combine. I don't know. Fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
To move on, I'm gonna skip a bunch of games because Xbox showed off some terrible games as they always do in their showcases.
These look like shit.
Nothing really to note, to be fair. But we did get Diablo 4. They showed off a bunch of that. Very excited for it. They showed off the new Necromancer class, which looks really cool. And obviously this is coming with crossplay and cross progression. So you're going to be able to play this on PC, Xbox One, PS5, Series X, PS4, Switch, like all of it. So,
oh, dude, we could play this with Anthony because he was trying to get play with the third one with us.
That is true. Yes.
That'd be cool.
So very cool. Very excited for this game. Obviously, it's coming out, I think, next year. So cannot wait. Diablo 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. Like, cannot wait to play this.
I want to like break my Diablo cherry with you guys and like play this. So like,
dude, fuck yeah.
I
was telling Chad,
yeah.
like we played the third one,
it was very fun,
and that was it. I can't believe how much I enjoyed it. I didn't think I'd like it, but you're like, oh, you like Halo Wars, like you'll like this. You're right. I did. It was fucking great. I should listen to you sometime.
We still have to get the remastered of 2 because Chad, if any game is going to take your Diablo cherry, needs to be the best one and one of the best games of all time. So
okay,
Diablo 2, we're gonna have to get into at some point.
Okay.
You know, I had the $100 edition of that when it first came out. I played like 10 minutes of it and I had to return it. I don't know why I didn't like it.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping when we play it together, I feel differently, but
right.
Well, let's go.
Sea of Thieves, they showed off some more of the customization of the ships. It's the season 7. It's also like, you know, some anniversary. I don't know. The game been doing great. Has over like 30 million players.
Is it good? Is anybody
Sea of Thieves
enjoyed
is
it?
really good.
I haven't played it.
Fun, but it's not something we play more than like a week.
Yeah, I feel like they're like every year we get like heavily into it for like a month, and then we just don't play it for the rest of the year. But it's really fun. I mean, it's on Game Pass, so it's really fun.
It's always funny. Like you're right, we do have a week where we play something, but in that week, like you'll play it like 4 or 5 days, and then you're done. You don't want it anymore. You're like, I'm going back to Call of Duty. But then everyone else, like especially Derek, is like, can we play it? Like he has that itch for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I always think it's so funny because we're all like, it's dead now. Like we're not all playing it. The group splinters.
Yep. It's unfortunate.
No.
Keep going. I mean, for people who like this kind of stuff, Persona's coming to Xbox, which is huge. Huge.
It was a PS exclusive for a very long time, right?
Every Persona game's only been on a PlayStation thing.
Okay, yeah, I'm just
Yeah, like
remember that.
And I mean, you're getting like from what I know about Persona, you're getting the best Persona games. Persona 4, Persona 3, Persona 5. It sucks that Persona 2 is not on there because that's probably the best one. But hey, they're all coming to Xbox and on Game Pass too. Like that's a huge win for Xbox players if you're into that kind of stuff. Moving on, Hideo Kojima showed up to announce that he's working on a new game with Microsoft / Xbox. This game actually was leaked. I forget the title of it, but it's a horror game. And it has Mama from Death Stranding in it, like the actress Margaret Qualley. So I mean, now we know.
Naraka Blade Point, is that it?
No.
No,
No.
I can't find it.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I want a horror game from him. So now we know 2 projects he's working on: Death Stranding 2 in the pipeline, being made right now, and then we have this horror game that will be an Xbox cloud service game. So,
Is it okay? There's 2. I got 2 horror games. Is it The Last Case of Benedict Fox?
No.
Wo Long Fallen Dynasty?
No, it wasn't announced on the Xbox thing. It was
Oh, it
leaked
wasn't?
No, he just announced that he was doing a
okay.
game.
My bad.
Tom Henderson, who leaks everything, leaked the name. I can actually find the tweet right now. Hold on 1 second.
Did we talk about Cocoon, by the way?
You want to?
It looks interesting, but not like anything I'd ever play. I thought it looked cool, but
Oh, okay.
really all. There's
Yeah.
time left.
I'll find the name. Oh, it's called Overdose. That is the working title right now. The early footage shows Mama wearing it from Death Stranding, the actress, wearing a blue dress. Shows a character walking through dark corridors with a flashlight in third person, but it's suggested that the game can be played in first person too, and then a jump scare happens at the end and shows the game over screen. That's all that's been announced so far. So they said it's a whiles away, so I'm sure it's just like in a pre-production kind of phase. Give me Death Stranding 2 though. I'm
right.
Just give me Death Stranding 2. That's fine. If it's a prequel, fine. That's great. I'd be very excited for it to be a prequel because I want to see when everything starts going down.
Yes, when the world took a shit.
Yes. Chad's playing through Death Stranding right now as well.
Halfway through. Love it.
Yeah. What part are you
Amazing. I am at. Gee, that is a very good question. All right, so I've taken the ship to the new island, and I'm about like 20 hours into that. But
Okay.
I go very slow. I'm trying to experience the game, and yeah, I mean, I'm like probably halfway across the United States.
Okay, yeah.
So there you go.
I don't know if I told you this already, but build as many zip lines as you can.
Yeah, you already told me that, and I've literally done none of that. But
well,
yes.
You're gonna get to a snowy part of the game. Build as many zip lines as you can. It's just I'm telling you, you're gonna save a lot of time.
Okay.
So yeah, Death Stranding I think is one of the best games ever made. Chad's going
so
through it.
Slept on.
Like Chad, because I
You
know
were right.
when I was telling you about that game, I'm like Chad, I'm like I know people call it a walking simulator, but you gotta just give it a chance.
No,
including you. You called it a walking simulator.
I did. Yes, I did. That is true. And I take
biggest
back everything I said.
Yeah, that's like the biggest turnaround I've ever seen it.
That game,
other than Last of Us, it's one of the bigger turnarounds I've seen.
Like fits so many vibes I have. If I want to chill, like day, like up, like just a chill, like I'm gonna do a couple deliveries. I got that really good music playing, or do I want to do something like high speed? Or I'm gonna go fuck up a bunch of those guys that like to steal packages. I can take any pace I want.
Yep.
Dude, I remember. I remember when you were streaming it, Damien, and there was a night where you were finishing the game, and it was like 5 or 6 in the morning for me, and I'm like, dude, I have to go to bed. And instead of like just getting off and like being done with it, I remember pulling up your stream and then sitting in bed on my phone, like not even staying awake, just watching it because I wanted to know what happened. It was so entertaining watching you play that. God damn, that was a good game.
I'm not one of those people that like goes through and beats games multiple times.
Yeah.
Like, considering I've beaten Death Stranding 4 times now.
You have?
Yeah, I've beaten it twice on PC now, and I'm on my second playthrough on PS5.
You got the first time you only streamed the first time, right? When you played it on PS5, you put it on Twitch. That was.
So I streamed it when I played on PS or on PC the first time, and then I streamed a little bit of it when I was on PS5, which I showed Chad as well. and then the director's cut version is coming to PC. So
That's
So
right.
what's like
Okay.
the biggest stuff? Do I need this director's cut version?
no,
Okay, thank
it
you.
adds a bunch of stuff to the game that I
I'll say it
didn't
adds
even
fun
get
stuff.
to. Um, like there's a suit mod that like you can jump off a mountain and it like decelerates you through the air. Like
Okay.
that comes in
Oh.
handy, but they don't give that to you till you beat the game. So, which I like
Mm.
because it doesn't change how the actual game plays. But yeah, very excited for Death Stranding 2. If you haven't played Death Stranding, it's literally on every single console now. Well, I don't think it's on
Not
Xbox.
Xbox. No,
Yeah, or Switch.
Almost.
It's on PC, PS5, PS4. Fucking
it would be
play it.
awful on Switch.
Yeah, don't play it on Switch. It is like Chad was saying, it's a really like mellow game when you want it to be. Want to get
Yeah.
on there, deliver some packages, which by the way is so satisfying. There is something so satisfying about that.
Yeah, it's our Amazon world we live in.
Yeah, I guess. By the way, Chad, I've turned into you. You know how like whenever you go into a business and you're like looking around, you see something unsafe, and you're like, "Well, I got to fix that now."
Oh God, it's so fucking.
Yeah, I've started doing that. By the way,
I'm sorry, man. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
like, it's not a fun feeling too.
You see everything. You see everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Long story short, me and Damien are in the safety world, and we see everything unsafe. Yeah.
Well, it's like instinctive now. I don't even have to
Yes.
like. I'll just see something, just start trying to go fix it. Like
Yep.
it's a problem.
Not even the place you work at.
No.
Oh, try almost telling a female to put their hair up above their shoulders out in public.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
And like pulling yourself back. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That would have been bad.
All right. Well, to talk about, I guess the big game, Starfield.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Minecraft is a big
Minecraft
game.
Legends.
God, fuck. Starfield. They showed off a ton of Starfield. I'm excited for the game. It's just not what I wanted. I wanted this to be Star Citizen, but with Bethesda level detail. And we're getting Fallout, Skyrim in space with gun combat that doesn't look too in depth. It reminds me of Cyberpunk combat. And then
Yes.
we
Well
have
said.
spaceship combat that just doesn't look great as well. So other than that, like that's the only thing I have an issue with. I feel like everything else they showed off was cool. The 1,000 planets that you can go to, character dialogue, how many fucking like choices you can make, the fact that you can fully like build your character, you can fully build your ship, like completely take it apart, put it together. Fucking amazing idea. I'm very excited. It's just Fallout 76 put a bad taste in my mouth.
Yes.
And it's just like,
Yep.
So what were your
Yeah, I'm
thoughts,
50-50
Jared?
in this game. I'm definitely 50-50.
Same.
It looks like I could play it, but I just don't know if it's something I would enjoy. But okay, so the way I'm going to say that is when I first played Fallout, I played Fallout 3 is the first Fallout I played, and I didn't think I was going to enjoy it. I played it all the way through, and at the end of it, it was like it was a fun game, but not anything I want to replay, and I never have. Fallout 4, I was like, all right, I enjoyed Fallout 3, that I want to play this one. So I played Fallout 4, enjoyed it, played it through multiple times. That's a good one. If this is like Fallout 4, then I'm looking at it, think I could enjoy it. Not sure if I'm going to play it all the way through. Maybe I will. I don't know. Um, a lot of the stuff I've seen about it is like people comparing it to Star Citizen, which, like you just said, it kind of isn't comparable in a way, but we'll see. I've seen a ton of people saying like that Starfield's gonna take over Bethesda. Like it's gonna people who love Skyrim and Elder Scrolls, that's gonna get swept under the rug. Like no one's gonna give a fuck about that anymore, and it's all gonna be Starfield. Like they're gonna make a Starfield 2. Like they're gonna make all this shit. That's what people are speculating. Um, I kind of don't know if I want that because we have a lot of games that like are like futuristic and shit. We don't have a lot of like Skyrims, or at least doesn't feel like it. Not a lot of like good quality, like where you use swords and bows.
Yeah, I mean, I feel
Uh,
like with this, so I love this kind of genre that we're in, and obviously, like this is going to be the first triple A sci-fi space game
yeah,
in this field, right? Kind of talk about like the future. So Todd Howard did announce that their next game is the new Elder Scrolls, and then he says,
6, right?
yes, and then he says, you obviously know we're going to go ahead and start making the next Fallout after that.
Thank
So
God.
we have Elder Scrolls and Fallout 5 next. Those are the next two games
Oh,
down the pipeline.
Do we
I'm
know
so
if
nervous.
Starfield's
I'm
gonna
so
be
nervous.
multiplayer or like
It's
co-op, or is
single
it
player only, which is
okay?
fine. Is
Yeah,
I feel like with the Bethesda game, it doesn't need to be co-op. I feel like if
fuck
any
no.
of their games were going to be co-op, this was going to be the game for it. But if it's going to be
Well,
this gigantic game, I understand why they can't do it.
think about this though. Bethesda, they had Skyrim, single player, massively loved. Like people call it the best game of all time. Fallout, single player, huge. People love the Fallout series. It's one of the biggest ones of all time. Then they have their Elder Scrolls Online and their Fallout 76. Loved by like the right fans love it, but the casual people like us aren't into those games as much. Like I liked the Elder Scrolls Online, but I stopped playing it after like a year. Fallout 76, we've never given the time of day for like good reasons. So I'm glad it's single player because that means it should be good, like Skyrim or Elder Scrolls series, like the Fallout series. But a game like this would have been great to have at least co-op so I could
Right.
play with my buddies. The
Agreed.
customizability or whatever how the fuck that word
No,
said.
they should have done 4 player. Sorry, I'm just gonna say it.
No, I agree, but the customization is gonna be fun. That is something I always like with games. We'll see. I'm like I said, 50-50 on it. But Chad, I want to know what you think about this game.
So I don't know if it was Jared or um Damien who made the comment earlier. So we also been playing Star Citizen, right? Here
Mhm.
and there, right? And the comment was made like you can fly your ship down to the planet and then up and around, and there's a loading screen, correct?
There is a
On
loading
this?
screen, yes. So when you go to a planet, you can't just like fly around. It's going to drop you at that port or city, whatever.
I think that's a huge miss because this game Star Citizen takes it to a whole new level of depth. Whether you fly into the planet, a port, somewhere else, land, get out. Someone blows up your ship, you blow up somebody else's ship. It's a whole dynamic that's been taken away by an old an old architect of loading screen. Why are we fucking with loading screens?
I agree.
Like,
And I feel
so that's
like
my
to your point, I would so Star Citizen like it only has like what 100 planets or so to go to. I would
mhm.
prefer if Bethesda said, "Hey, our planets are more detailed. Like here's 15, 20 planets." They're the detail of a Bethesda world, right?
Yeah,
If they did that, that's fine. Let me fly down to it.
absolutely,
Then that's a trade.
absolutely,
I don't need the planet count.
yes.
I just need quality planets and places to fly actually into. That's what I
Because
want.
I'm really scared hearing that thousand planets.
Yeah.
Where's the
Proceed.
quality going to be
Well, so
in
the
a
way I
thousand?
feel that's going to be is so they're going to have probably 4 or 5 main planets that you're going to spend a lot of time on. And then
Yeah.
they're going to have these other planets that you could go to, maybe do a little bit of stuff, but it's
Like
procedurally
campaign
generated.
planets.
Yeah, it's probably going
Okay.
to be like procedurally generated for a lot of them, right?
Okay.
So
All right.
we'll
All right.
see. But like I said, I'd rather have 15 planets and I can actually just fucking fly to them like you're supposed to. Like, there's no way
Yep.
Star Citizen, and I know they've been working on this, like, that Star Citizen game for fucking, like, 10 years. That is an indie developer, basically. And yeah, they
I'm
have the massive backing behind them, but a company with 100 people is doing that. 200 people. Like,
I'm
Now, to
impressed.
be fair, that game is buggy as all fuck. Like I had to
yes.
uninstall, reinstall. Like there was a
Y-
point where I couldn't play it.
Yeah.
Like it is shit in that regard. Like it's real buggy, but like we have mechanics that Bethesda can't do. Like you
But
said,
that
like it's
game
insane.
gave me a feeling of something new and something undiscovered that I haven't had
Yeah.
in a very long time. That game, they're doing something with that, and I want to see them get momentum, keep momentum, and keep kicking ass. That game is such like
Yeah,
a diamond in the rough, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
it is. It's fun. It
You know,
absolutely, absolutely,
when it works.
absolutely.
You know, except when you walk in your ship and it just decides to explode. That happened a
Yeah.
few
But
times.
those are some of the
Damien has
bugs
had
you'll
some
laugh
real
about.
shit end of the bugs, I feel like.
Yeah, but that's some shit I find it hilarious. But when it's
It
not
is
me,
funny, but like that, like, so I feel like the last time I played that game, it kind of like ruined it for me for a little bit, and that's why I've taken a break from it because just I hate
agreed.
getting all that progress and then something that's not my fault sets me back. Like, I literally just
Agreed.
walked in my ship and it exploded on me. I opened the door and it's like, nope, you're dead. So that's why,
They
honestly,
just
I haven't been excited to play it. It's just, and I know the new update just came out, but I just like, I just don't know, you know?
Yeah.
if you see me looking down a lot, my cat's biting my foot, and he's choosing violence.
Gotta show 'em
No,
what's
I
up.
agree. Yeah, he's about to catch his hands. Um,
Ugh.
yes, yeah, I hear you, Damien. But they've done some big updates since, like ship to ship refueling, stuff like that, which is cool. So
Yes.
we got to remember that one night we jumped on it and we busted out that campaign.
Mhm.
How fucking fun was it?
It
That night
was.
it worked. How fucking good was that? That was great. Yeah,
We'll
I think
definitely get back into
I
it
think
again.
We were carrying Jared's
Oh
dead
my god,
corpse.
that night? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
because someone shot me, even though I said, "Hey, I'm coming here." I got shot in the back. It was really weird. Huh.
Wonder who that was.
mm,
Yeah, it's almost like that happens in a lot of the games where a single bullet could ruin your life. Like, there's another game. It's a very what's that? Tarkov, is it? The one that broke Damien's GPU where I got shot. Hey guys, I'm coming down the steps. Hey, there's somebody over here, and I get a mag dumped into
All
my
right.
fucking chest.
All right.
Really weird how that
Let
happens
me
a lot.
tell this
Even
fucking
though what
story how it actually went down, okay?
Yeah, let's hear how it actually went
It's
yeah, right
down.
here.
it's me
George.
and David and Jared playing, okay? And
Okay.
we're playing on, oh, I forget the name of the map. It's like the city map. Like it's
Yep.
Nope. Had like the refinery and shit.
yeah, but it has well, yeah, I guess it's not really a city, but there's a city on the outskirts of the map. And there's a bunch of gas stations on it.
Yeah.
So we're in one of the like 3-story buildings, and me, David, and Jared walk in. Me and David are together, lose track of Jared. Me and David are like on a stairwell, okay? In between the second and third floor. Jared says, "Hey, I'm coming to you guys." Okay. Meanwhile, before he even says that, we've already been in gunfights with players and AIs because the AI spawn in that building.
Yeah, the
Right.
scabs fuck you up.
Yeah, the scabs, like, so honestly, like, there was a lot of points where before that, like, Jared would be upstairs and he would see someone and it's a scab and he'd have to put him down, right? And I mean, they were doing the same on the other floors. So I'm already in that mindset of if someone walks down the stairs, they're fucking dead, okay? Problem
Shoot on
was,
sight. Yeah.
Jared said, "Hey guys, I'm coming to you." I heard that, but then I heard someone walking down the stairs. So I was in my inventory menu. I've never hit escape so fast, turn, and I hit, listen, I hit an immaculate shot on Jared. Okay. I feel like
It was multiple. There were bullets.
that's the downplayed part of this. I hit an incredible spread on this guy. It was fantastic. Did I mean it? No. But I feel like it's not completely my fault.
I thought it was David that shot me.
No, so I did, and David was just sitting there, just not helping the situation at all. David was just laughing his ass off while me and Jared are sitting here having an argument about what just fucking happened.
I
should
thought
just lied
David,
your ass
for whatever
off.
reason, I thought David shot me, and then you shot at my body because I thought I was in the like a state where I could be. I don't remember. I thought David did, and something you added to it.
No, because me and David were
I
like
mixed
huddled
it
up
up.
together because he was watching over me while I was in my inventory.
That's right.
But
Yeah.
for some reason, I just
that.
decided to have the shot of my life, and I was like, "Fuck it, escape, fucking move my whole arm over to fucking hit the shot with my mouse." What a time! I missed that game. I have that game installed again.
Same.
I don't.
You need to like help
I'll
me.
teach you. I'll run you through it.
Please.
Game is so much.
I wanted to shoot myself in the fucking head.
Also, don't remember how to install it. Was the main reason I haven't.
It's just on its own like launcher.
Yes. I paid $60 for it and I played it twice.
Yeah, maybe I'll install it tonight when we're done recording. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll jump in.
It'll be fun.
Let's go.
Fun.
It is fun. It's very intense though. Very intense though.
It wasn't you. Okay, so going back to the Star Citizen, that wasn't you that shot me, right? Or was it you again?
So that situation, like the problem with Star Citizen is I'm actually gonna blame the game on this one because it doesn't show your
Who's
guys'
players?
names most of the
Yeah, that's right.
time.
It was glitching. So it does for some of us, but not for everyone.
Right. So
So
Jared, I could see I think the problem that like confused me was I could see everyone like because when you go into your inventory, you can see like all the blue right around
mhm.
you. I could see everyone else, and I just didn't realize it wasn't showing me your name at that point. So when you walked up, I immediately thought bot and killed you. Well,
Fair.
incapacitated you,
Yeah.
and then
It
dragged
was
your
okay, so it
body.
was you, that's right. I don't know why I thought it was, Jordan. I think Jordan wasn't there at the time.
No,
He
Jordan's a
left right
bad
before that.
friend. He doesn't like to play games with us anymore.
Actually.
Mhm.
You know what's interesting thinking about that? We play Zero Hour and, Ready or Not, all that shit. The time like, the amount of
I
times
like
like,
Ready
how
or Not.
tactical we are in that, the amount of times that you've accidentally shot me in those are 0. Intentional shooting, okay, but accidental has not happened. But when it comes to, like, Star Citizen, we were trying to be tactical because it's like, "Oh, we wanna get this
Oh yeah,
big
we were
bounty
clearing
done."
rooms, like calling
Yeah,
rooms out
but
and shit.
for whatever reason, like, all the stuff we've done before, the fact that it still happened there, I mean, I get it, we're used to the names and all, but it's weird thinking about, like, how intense we are in Ready or Not, and it doesn't transfer to other games. Like, I just
I
don't
think it's because with Ready or Not, I can switch it in my brain. Like, okay, hold on. Like, I actually need to like try here.
we're operating right
Yeah,
now, it's
like I'm
serious.
the operator now. Like Bravo 6 going dark, right? Well, me and Cody been playing that Ground Branch game, which is like
Dude,
an even bigger game that has more. Like we were doing the plane map, and like me and Cody were fucking back to back going through that. And there was times where we split up, and I never shot him. We never shot each other. But if that was Star
dude
Citizen, Cody would be fucking dead.
oh,
Like,
absolutely. Dude, Ground Branch, talking about that, you guys were playing that, I'm like, "I don't need to buy another sim game, we've got Ready or Not, we've got fucking Hero Hour, all that shit." I'm like, "I don't need it." I saw, like, 5 videos one day on TikTok, all talking about, like, the best, like, milsim games or whatever, like, in that regard, and every single one of them like, "Oh, yeah, and Ground Branch is, like, the best thing coming out right now, so if you don't own this game, you're an idiot." And I'm like, "I don't wanna be an idiot. I
well,
wanna own this."
I think the big thing is like how realistic it is in terms of the guns. Like if I put an
Yeah.
optic all the way at the end of my gun, my guy cannot hold his gun up, right? Because it's too heavy. And then it
Yeah.
affects like your viewing, like how it's supposed to work. And it's
Yeah,
amazing.
there's actually a term for that. I'm gonna pull it on my ass. It's the view box of
Yes.
a scope
Yep.
of where it needs to be to view it.
Yep. And so you bring it closer, obviously the box gets better, but I mean, it's unreal how much you can customize in that game and how many different scenarios you have. In that game, like Ready or Not, like is hard. Ground Branch is harder because like you know how Ready or Not the maps are smaller. You can kind of only go a few ways like getting into it. Ground Branch drops you in a city and it says figure it out. How are you gonna clear this city? And it's like, well, I don't know. I'm not a fucking military guy. How am I going to clear it? Me and Cody did clear it, by the way. I just want to say.
Fuck. I'm gonna buy that game.
But
Fuck. I'm looking at some stuff on it that looks
yeah,
pretty dope. Damn
I'll,
it.
I'm gonna have to stream it for you guys and like show you
Yeah,
You
like the
did
please,
fucking
stream it, and I
please.
was just trying to tell myself no the whole time.
yeah.
No, Damien.
I got paid a couple
No.
days ago, I might pick it up.
So, alrighty. Well, that's all we got. Thank you, Chad, for pulling up to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
You've shown off your 4K stuff. Garrett, I don't think there was anything else, right? I feel like that was it.
No, the only thing I wanted to add on was the stuff I talked about earlier with the Val Kilmer movie
Yeah.
I watched. So no, we're good. We talked about it all.
I mean, one last thing. The Last of Us remake did get announced. The remaster.
Oh, yeah.
It's $70. Comes out later this year. Fully redone. Looks amazing. Like the actual difference between the remastered on PS4 and PS5 is huge. Like they redid character models and everything.
It does. It looks good.
So gonna be getting that. Cannot wait to play that again because Last of Us 2 is amazing game. So
Okay, so you liked 2. 2 I need to play 2.
so all
Jordan
right.
just finished that game, bro.
Hold on
So,
here.
funny story. Okay. Game came out. So before the game came out,
We were talking mad shit
Right.
about that game.
before the game
Ooh,
came out, everything got leaked, right? And I'm a little
Yes.
slut when it comes to that stuff. So I looked and saw, spoiler alert, Joel died, right? And I was
Yeah.
pissed. Joel was a great character in the first one. And then I saw like just kind of the clippings of what was going on with the Abby character, and I was like, I just don't like that at all. And then I watched someone play through it, and I'm like, I just couldn't get into the story. and I just couldn't get into the character of Abby. And then it was on sale at GameStop, and I'm like, you know what? The game is at least quality in terms of mechanics. I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah.
I got addicted real fast. That story, Chad, like me and Jared were talking about this. That game has become in my top 5 games of all time. That's how good it is. And I think it's the second best PlayStation exclusive ever. Like
so much to the point where he started playing it. He's like, "You got to get a PS5 to play this." I'm like, "I'm not buying a PS5, but I'll watch." Oh, what the fuck's the guy's name? He does play.
I got PS4 still, so I'll bet.
I watched the guy play through, and it was it was good. Like I didn't play it, but fuck, was it a good game for the story?
Yeah, and it's so much so that Cody actually beat it, which is rare. Cody doesn't beat games.
Cody doesn't watch movies. He doesn't fucking finish series. He doesn't play games. It's fucking hurts, but never finishes.
And Jordan went through and played it, so
just beat it like 2-3 days ago.
And like, I gotta say that the Abby character, I really fucking like her. I really like her character. So I think it's worth playing. It's worth playing.
I'll put it on the list.
Finish Death Stranding first, because that game is amazing.
I need to finish that.
That game makes me cry. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week. I don't know what it'll be next week. Maybe another normal episode or Jared's movies. We'll see. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Conversation Cold Ones podcast.
See you later, guys.